Rest in peace, Mica Miller, taken from this world way too soon. In a world where the line between truth and deception grows ever fainter, one woman's tragic tale serves as a haunting reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind closed doors. Join us as we unravel the haunting truth behind the Mica Miller tragedy, a saga of love, loss, and the relentless pursuit of justice in the face of unspeakable tragedy. The somber hush that fell over the solid rock at Market Common Church livestream that fateful April morning should have served as a harbinger of the shocking revelation to come. As Pastor John Paul Miller took the pulpit, his grave expression betrayed the weight of the earth-shattering news he was about to deliver.
We're not going to do an altar call today. Instead, I'm going to have you stand up, and I'm going to make an announcement. And after the announcement, I'm going to ask that you leave church quietly and don't talk about the announcement here if you can, so y'all can stand to your feet. Before I make the announcement, I also want to say that my request to you is that you will continue to come to church and serve and give for the next little bit, because I don't want to have, I'm taking a little bit of a break, and I don't want to have to worry about the church. My break may be a few days, a few weeks, I don't know. I got a call late last night. My wife has passed away. And it was self-induced, and it was up in North Carolina. We're going to have a funeral for her next Sunday here at 3 p.m. And so it's all I can. I'm just kind of going on adrenaline right now. So y'all pray for me and my kids and everybody. And she wasn't. Y'all knew that she wasn't well mentally, and that she needed her medicine that was hard to get to her. And so I'm sure there'll be more details to come. But just keep our family in your prayers. And
With a tremulous voice, the pastor announced the tragic passing of his wife, Mica Acacia Miller. Those haunting words, self-induced, sent a chill down the spines of all who heard them. Mica, a vibrant influencer beloved by her online community, had been found with a fatal gunshot wound in Lumber River State Park just the day before. As the pastor urged his virtual flock not to speculate, a torrent of shock, disbelief, and anguished questions flooded the chat. A woman who seemed to have everything take her own life. And why was her husband so insistent on suppressing the truth surrounding her death? In the days that followed, a very different narrative began taking shape across social media platforms, one that directly challenged the pastor's official account of suicide. Court records emerged, painting a disturbing picture of a tumultuous marriage plagued by separations and protracted divorce proceedings. Just weeks before her tragic demise, Mica had served her husband with divorce papers, a final act of defiance against a relationship mired in conflict and turmoil. Yet those closest to Mica adamantly refused to accept the narrative of her taking her own life. Her grieving family and friends rallied together, launching a fervent Justice for Mica campaign that pushed back against Pastor Miller's portrayal of his wife as a troubled soul. As the investigation into Mica's death intensified, a chilling pattern of behavior began to surface, one that cast grave doubts on the pastor's claims of innocence. His criminal record, marred by charges of aggravated assault and battery, loomed like a specter over the proceedings. Influencers, bloggers, and those within Mica's inner circle raised their voices in dissent, demanding accountability and challenging the pastor's version of events. This has to be thoroughly investigated, Mica's close friend and fellow content creator Ken Young declared in a viral video. A vibrant life was lost, and it's not as simple as mental health issues. There needs to be accountability. As investigators delved deeper, a haunting digital trail began to emerge. Text messages, social media posts, and raw confessions that offered a chilling glimpse into Mica's state of mind in the days leading up to her death. In one exchange, she thanked a friend for their gentle warnings about her tumultuous marriage, her words tinged with a sense of relief and triumph. "I've replayed our conversations over and over, wishing I could escape. And now I have," she wrote, her words belying a depth of anguish that would soon be extinguished. Yet even as she grappled with her inner demons, Mica's indomitable spirit shone through. In a poignant video shared just weeks before her passing, she urged her followers to keep worshiping and keep praying for her, a haunting foreshadowing of the tragedy that was about to unfold. As the weeks turned to months, the echoes of Mica's story reverberated throughout the online world she had once inhabited, serving as a haunting reminder of life's fragility and the darkness that can lurk beneath even the most carefully curated personal brands. For those who had known her best, her memory burned bright, a testament to a vibrant spirit extinguished far too soon. But even as her community mourned, the relentless pursuit of the truth continued. Mica's family spearheaded the Start Justice for Mica campaign, refusing to accept the narrative of suicide and citing the no-contact order and divorce filings initiated just days before her passing. Our sister Mica was a God-fearing, joyful, loving woman who did not deserve the abuse she endured. Her sister Savannah pleaded in a viral video that captured the hearts of millions. As the spotlight turned to Pastor John Paul Miller, the Solid Rock Church went dark, its website suspended, its digital footprint erased as if to mirror the silence the pastor had demanded within its hallowed halls. It became increasingly apparent that Mica's death was a tragedy that defied simple explanations, a tangled web of marital turmoil, mental health struggles, and the fragility of life itself. The harsh reality was that in an age where the darkest secrets could hide behind meticulously curated facades, anything was possible in the blink of an eye. This brutal lesson would forever reshape the narrative surrounding Mica's tragic tale, a cautionary saga about the depths of human suffering and the enduring power of resilience in the face of adversity. As the investigation intensified, a glimmer of hope emerged from an unexpected quarter. In a powerful sermon that echoed through the halls of Solid Rock, Pastor Eric Sanders spoke with raw emotion about the insidious nature of domestic abuse and the imperative to shine a light into the darkest corners of the human experience. "We have failed Mica," he declared, his voice trembling with remorse. "We have failed to recognize the signs, to offer her the sanctuary she so desperately needed, and in doing so, we have betrayed the very tenets of our faith, to love one another, to protect the vulnerable, and to shine a light into the darkest corners of this world." Pastor Sanders's words struck a profound chord with the congregation, igniting a collective reckoning that reverberated far beyond the church's walls. One by one, congregants stepped forward, sharing their own stories of abuse, of struggles kept hidden behind closed doors, and of the fear that had kept them trapped in silence for far too long. It was a powerful moment of catharsis, an acknowledgement that the echoes of Mica's story had resonated far beyond the bounds of her own life. And as this movement of healing and empowerment gained momentum, the investigation took on a new sense of urgency. Investigators, buoyed by the outpouring of support and the wealth of new information, redoubled their efforts to unravel the haunting truth surrounding Mica's death. Piece by piece, the puzzle began to fall into place. Forensic evidence, witness testimonies, and a meticulous examination of the couple's digital footprints painting a chilling picture of a relationship that had spiraled into a vortex of violence and control. And at the center of it all was John Paul Miller, the once revered pastor whose facade of piety had crumbled in the face of overwhelming evidence. The charges against him mounted: aggravated assault, stalking, unlawful imprisonment, each one a haunting echo of the torment Mica had endured. And so, as the sun set on another day, the haunting echoes of Mica's story continued to resonate, a poignant reminder that even in the depths of tragedy, the unyielding pursuit of truth can shine a light into the darkest of corners, illuminating a path toward healing, redemption, and a better tomorrow for all.